At best, in the remonstrant conception, grace is more like a performance-enhancing drug than it is the powerful saving favor of God. So I don't know if you've ever been around weight rooms, right? People who are heavily involved in weightlifting take things to help them recover, and then sometimes people get a little carried away. They take steroids and other things, right? These are performance-enhancing drugs, and that's sort of what the remonstrants, or the way the remonstrants think about grace. And what we ought to think about grace, the way we ought to think about grace, is as God's sovereign power rescuing helpless people. Again, I go back to the Exodus. The Israelites had their back against the water. And here comes Pharaoh and his armies, right, coming down to crush and destroy them. The Israelites were not able to cooperate. They couldn't assist. They didn't need assisting grace. They needed sovereign, free, powerful, saving grace to save people who are dead. And so these are two very distinct conceptions of grace. We see this very thing then in the conditional language used by the remonstrants. Christ, they said, and again this is a quotation, extends to them his hand. That's their language. But that hand is effective only under certain conditions. If only they are ready for the conflict and desire his help and are not inactive. And again, this is more like Ben Franklin. All right, Ben Franklin's theology, God helps those who help themselves, than it is the theology of Abraham, Moses, or Paul, or Peter, or John.